little help with this one. I'll teach you the chorus. You join on in. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody sing with me now. Whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more time. Whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here comes the first verse, y'all. Talking heads talking on the television. Silver screen preachers and politicians say they got an answer, but first they gotta squeeze us. Send a little money, there's a tax on Jesus. Fix it with a prayer, fix it with a dollar. Anybody out there ever wanna holler? Whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more time, here we come around. Whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Second verse coming at you. Self-help guru's got a new book out, promising a miracle. Oh, you better look out. 1-900, look into the crystal. NRA says you better buy a pistol. They made a little pill, but it might cause cancer. It's just a cheap thrill looking for the answer. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sing it to each other. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It all comes down to love. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Last verse, here we go. Suits on Wall Street made another million. Dealer on the back street talking to your children. You cry out for help and no one listens. You lie awake wondering what is missing. Who can put an end to all this confusion? Look into your heart for the one solution. Oh,